This is a broadcast from the National Sleep Monitoring Initiative. If you're hearing this transmission, you may have already agreed to something you don't remember. At exactly 3:33 a.m., something happens to roughly 12% of the population. They don't wake up. Not fully. But their eyes open, their mouths move, and they answer questions. We call this state-compliant sleep consciousness. The person experiencing it has no memory of it afterward. They return to deep sleep within minutes, but during those minutes, they can speak, they can nod, they can sign documents. The first recorded incident occurred in 2019. A woman in Vermont woke up to find a handwritten note on her nightstand. It was in her handwriting. It read, "I agree to the terms. I will pay when called." She had no memory of writing it. 3 weeks later, she disappeared. Her car was found at a rest stop. The engine was still running. The doors were locked from the inside. She was never seen again. Since then, we've documented over 400 similar cases. The pattern is always the same. Something asks, the sleeper answers, and eventually, the debt is collected. Some victims report hearing voices in their dreams the night before it happens. Soft voices, polite voices, asking simple questions. Do you understand? Will you comply? Do you consent? The dreamers always say yes. It feels natural in the dream. It feels safe. But the next morning, things are different. Small things at first. A door you remember locking is open. Your shoes are by the front door even though you left them in the closet. Dirt under your fingernails, salt on your tongue. One man found a contract on his kitchen table. Typed. Professional. His signature at the bottom, dated from the night before. The document outlined terms of service, tasks to be completed, penalties for non-compliance. He couldn't read most of it. The text seemed to shift when he looked directly at it. But his signature was clear, unmistakable. He tried to burn it. The paper wouldn't catch fire, he tried to shred it. The shredder broke, he threw it away. It was back on his table the next morning. 2 weeks later, he started receiving instructions. Not through his phone, not through mail, through his own thoughts. Clear, direct, telling him where to go, what to deliver. He tried to resist. That's when the headaches started. Migraines so severe he couldn't stand. They only stopped when he obeyed. If you wake up and notice any of the following, you may have entered a compliant sleep state. Missing time you cannot account for. Objects moved in your home. Unfamiliar tastes in your mouth. A feeling of being watched that doesn't go away. Dreams where you're signing something, agreeing to something, promising something. Do not ignore these signs. Do not assume it was just a dream. If you suspect you've agreed to something while asleep, follow these instructions. Do not sleep alone. Have someone watch you between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. If your eyes open but you don't wake, do not try to communicate with whatever is speaking through you. Do not let them finish the conversation. And if you find a document with your signature that you don't remember signing, do not read it aloud. Reading the terms activates the agreement. We've lost too many that way. One last thing. If you wake up and find someone standing at the foot of your bed, calm and patient, do not ask them what you agreed to. They're not there to tell you. They're there to collect. This message will repeat until further notice. Stay vigilant. Stay awake. And if someone asks you a question in your dreams tonight, remember, you have the right to say no.